world, come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in. Let's go. Today's topic I want to talk about is your level of exposure. That's right, your level of exposure determines your level of success. Now let me dive deep into what I mean by that. What I mean is we gotta be able to get outside of our bubble. You know, one story that I just want to start and kick off with on this topic is, I love, y'all might hear I have small young children, and I love to push them to the limits. I got twin boys. They're only a year and a half old. I got a 4, almost 5-year-old daughter. And coming into this world when you're first born, you have absolutely no level of exposure whatsoever. So let me give an example of being at the beach, for example. We're down here in Florida. I take the kids out to the beach, and the first time they ever see that ocean, this big, vast blue ocean, these big waves that are bigger than them, they have no level of exposure ever. They've never seen anything like this, so they don't even know what's going on. So they walk into the water, and at first, I don't know about anybody else's, but my kids were always fearless. And as much as I appreciate that, I want them to be fearless in life and willing to go out and try new things. They had to learn to respect the ocean, respect the waves, because it could take them into a swim out and that'd be it, done deal. We don't want that. But what I did always want is I wanted to kind of push them to their limits. If they were scared to go and take on a little wave or they got a little freaked out, I tried to push them and I tried to get them to take on that little bit more each and every time we went out to the beach, because that's how they're going to get over their insecurities about the water. And that's how they're going to be able to achieve the next level and be able to walk out in that water on their own and hold their own. And that goes with anything in life. If you stand back and hold them back and guard them and safeguard them through all aspects of life, how are they ever going to be able to expand and grow from that? Now, I'm not here to preach about, parenting or none of that, but, what I am here to say is that's a lot like life. If we go through life and we're scared and we keep into our comfort zone, keep into our bubble, and we never expand and get to know other things outside our bubble, how are we ever going to be able to grow? So here's what I got for y'all. Here's what I got for y'all this week. Let's go. Here's what I got. So I'm challenging you all to think about this right now. Think about that life, that dream life you wish to have. The good life, y'all, the good life that you have always dreamed about. How can you envision it? How you want it to be? Think about that right now. Now, I want you to think about this week people that are already out there living that life right now, that life you want right now. Think about those people right now. And I want you to research them. And I want you to research, maybe you know some of these people. Maybe they're already in your circle of influence. Maybe they're already in your lives. Well, I want you to figure out whether you gotta Google it, whether you gotta pick up the phone or send a text. I don't know whether you know this person or not. I want you to figure out what was their avenue to get to that point in their life. Because I can guarantee you, nobody on this earth, at one point or another, maybe they were born into wealth, but somewhere along the line, somebody had to put forth the work to get to that level of success that they're living. And what was it that got them there? What was the vehicle that got them there? Was it real estate? Was it stocks? Did they start a business? Did they invest? How did they get there? What was their avenue? And the reason I'm asking y'all to do this is because it's quite simple. The level of exposure determines your level of success. Now, some of y'all might only know that 9-to-5 grind every single day. We wake up, we go to work, 9 to 5, we put in our time, 30 years, we retire one day with our 401k, we have a limited amount of money. All that we had saved up over those 30 years. And that's all we know. Once we get to about 65, 70 years old, we can't just duplicate that. We can't go and keep working our 9 to 5 every single day at that age. So what is it that you can, fall back on, whether it be like real estate, starting a business, selling off that business. What is it today? You need to get outside your bubble and research how those people that have been the most successful in life, how they got there, and expose yourself to their reality. Expose yourself to how they climb that ladder of life. That's your challenge this week. Your level of exposure determines your level of success. I'm gonna say that again. Your level of exposure determines your level of success. Living paycheck to paycheck is only your reality now, but there is a whole nother reality out there for you that you might not even have been exposed to. It might be in here. You might have loved to start that business that you've always desired to start, but you've never gone out and researched how it was done. Well, somebody out there before you has already done it. And I want you to expose yourself today to that reality, to that life, because there's a better life out there for you guys. Your level of exposure determines your level of success. This is a passion for progress, y'all. Let's go.